Hey there, garden fans. Welcome back to the Permaculture Homestead. I want to start this video by thanking all my new subscribers. I've finally hit 300. It's a pretty nice milestone, so I want to thank all the new subscribers and give you all a May Day update on the permaculture farm here. Everything's looking good. I'm going to try to blaze through this as quick as I can. If you've been watching for a while, you know what I'm growing, so I'll just hit the high points and move along. Shade garden's doing really well. The bees are really raping the clover here, so as the flower heads die, I'm cutting them back, chopping and dropping, and planting new stuff in its wake. The apple polyculture is looking really strong. Lots of clover in here as well. Everything's flowering up. High point for me is going to be the yarrow, which is finally throwing out its flower heads. I love yarrow, love how it looks, love what it does for the garden. Great mineral accumulator. The garlic is looking good, bee balm great. So apple polyculture looking good. My hedge of marigold is just starting to come to life. So I should have a nice little hedge of marigold here at the other side of this swale in another week or so. Big shout out to Ian over at Lolita's. I've got one loofah coming up and maybe two I see. So it took a while for those seeds to germinate, but I should have some loofah. This veggie patch here is starting to wake up. Planted seed here about 3 weeks ago. The green bush beans are coming up, and looks like the squash and some radishes are coming up too. Everything's companion planted. Nasturtium is coming up as well. So here we got some nasturtium, some radishes. A lot of buckwheat's been cover cropped here. Some green beans are coming in. I did spaghetti squash and zucchini, so that's probably a spaghetti squash right there. And there's zucchini out there as well. It'll really pick up and grow as we go along. Elderberry looking good. I see a lot of the wild elderberry starting to flower. I don't know if I'm going to get flowers on my elderberry this year, maybe next year. The potato buckets are full, overflowing. Lots of vinage going on here. In fact, I probably need to hill them up one more time. But question for any potato growers, what do I do once I've reached the top of my bucket? Should I start pruning back my vines? I don't know. Just throwing a question out there. This whole area has been cover cropped with red crimson clover, and once again the bees are just raping it. I mean, they love the clover. High spot for me is going to be the yarrow. Once again, some of my yarrow is flowering, not all of them. Seems like the yellow ones are flowering. That looks like a parasitic wasp. Those guys will lay their eggs into any nasty caterpillars, so those guys are looking good. Love the colors here. Got a nice blue bells on my yarrow, on my comfrey, sorry. Mixed with the red clover and the yellow yarrow. It's been looking nice. My peach trees, pear trees, I'll do an update on that separately. They seem to be doing okay after some treatment. Peach polyculture looking good here and over there. I've added some pawpaws right here. It just looks like a stick in the ground right now, but in about a year or so, these guys are going to be getting pretty big and producing well for me. So that's one pawpaw, and I got another one right here. So right now they look like a couple sticks in the ground, but they'll be doing something here. They both have comfrey with them. This big empty space has been cover cropped with buckwheat, and I got green beans and squash and zucchini in here too. So this plot is about 2 weeks behind the other veggie plot, but should be doing well with a little time. The figs I planted have both really gotten established. Lots of green, new growth. Looks like they like the conditions. I'm even seeing new growth, so that's good. Lemon balm, strong. I make lemon balm tea every night. The acid guild, looking pretty strong. You see the little chicks there. Yeah, chickens still doing chicken things. They're growing up and getting bigger. Hydrangeas are strong. Blueberries are all strong. This high bush blueberry is going to be producing quite a bit for me this year. So I'm getting some production on some things, not as much on other things, but you know, that's how it goes. As things grow up, you know, I'll get more production out of them. The garden boxes are all full. I mean, I can't pick herbs fast enough, and I'll do a video on that later as well. I've been picking chamomile. Chamomile's looking strong. I like making a chamomile lemon balm and mint tea. The lemon balm here is really starting to take over. Some apple mint in here as well. So the garden boxes are doing really well. Pleased with them, pleased with their performance. Salad bowl, big salad bowl. More chamomile starting to flower. Things are looking good. Nice little, nice variety. The blackberries starting to put on fruit. So the bees love the blackberries. Another one that's putting on is strawberries. My wife picks strawberries every day, at least one or two for her salads, which she also picks from the garden. So we're getting production a little bit at a time, and as those strawberries throw out runners, I'll work them along and turn it into a nice little ground cover. Bees are doing good. I'm getting an inspection done today with one of the guys from the association. They are very, very busy, very strong, and pretty docile right now, so I'm happy for that. I've got 2 deeps on there, 10 frames apiece, and they seem to be liking their new home. I'm gonna cut it short here, guys. A lot of updates coming up just because lots of stuff is going on. I'm gonna be doing some individual updates on the pear trees, individual update on harvesting herbs, and a couple individual updates on the bees and the chickens, the animal husbandry. Thanks for stopping by. Help me reach 1,000 subscribers this year. Please share with everybody that you know. Help me spread a good thing. God bless, and thanks for watching.